Yesterday, we before at the end of the session, we said that the today's topic will be ERP systems, right? And I asked you guys to check about the ERP system. Did you get a chance to do that? Anyone, please?
No question.
No worries. Okay. Generally, any business, if you take any business, any form of the organization completely will be further divided into different departments. You can consider as a different work streams or different sectors. Different organizations will call it differently, but end of the day, the pattern will be very much similar. Okay, the similar concept will be there. Why they are dividing into different work streams or department? To run their business in a structured manner. For example, if I take any business, okay, it will be segregated as different departments like finance, human resource, logistics, you can name it, logistic management. Anything else you are getting? Marketing, sales and distribution, manufacturing. Anything else?
Production.
Yeah, manufacturing, production, both are same, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you can name it as like, okay, operational planning. Now, before ERP, okay, how this will be like before introduction of this ERP, before ERP, these all are business departments, right? Okay, all these different business departments depend on different softwares. Okay, I will make it very simple. Okay, like finance software A, human resource B, C, D, just for our understanding, E, F, and G. Okay, now see, even though this all businesses having different departments, all these departments will be headed by one team called board. Okay, board contains board of directors. Okay, see, in any organization, the quickest decisions will help that organization to success. Agree with me? Do you agree, guys?
Yes.
Yes, yes, sir.
Now, when in an organization, different business departments are different, depending on different softwares, how the data will be consolidated, how the reporting will be generated, how quick the board of directors can take a decision. This is the concept before introduction of the ERP. Here, I'm not talking about any SAP. I'm talking about the ERP systems. SAP is one of the ERP system. First, we need to recognize that SAP is having huge competition. Even though SAP is a market leader in few areas, few softwares are there which are overpowered than SAP. Okay, but if we compare overall, SAP is market leader. Okay, but that is the reason first we need to understand ERP systems first. Now, after introducing the ERP, the same departments, one second, the same departments is connected with the ERP database. Yesterday I said, right, we need to think little bit of a hardware also. This is the reason. It's connected with ERP database. How exactly this thing will work? See, this is a hardware. Database is a hardware. Okay. Now, one software We will come to the different softwares available in the market before you try to understand the overall concept. All these departments which are using earlier different softwares is connected to one software, and the complete data is going to save in one particular database. Now in ERP, what is the advantage when the complete data stored in the same database with the single software we are using? Is it possible to take the quick reports, then which can lead to the quick decision making, right? Agree? Any thoughts? Come on, guys. Let us make this session very interactive. Okay. Let me know if you don't understand.
Can you please repeat?
Sorry?
Can you please repeat?
Yeah. See, before that, let me show you one more thing. Okay. See, organizations, different resources will be there. You can call it as employee one. Okay. Simple. Employee one, employee two, employee three. Okay. I will make it more simple. Now, just imagine in your current organization how things are working. Okay, you will be logging into the laptop or a desktop when you are in office. Is this desktop connected to one particular server, one particular database? Do you agree that that is the reason the SharePoints are working, the shared folders are working? You are having dedicated email IDs. Okay, how the internal communication in the organization is working, how the Teams chat is working? Can anyone out of your firm can see what exactly you guys are doing?
No.
That is because of one particular database setup, one particular server setup. Agree? This is internal. The complete control will be within the organization. Now, in the same server setup, if the ERP database is installed, now all the departments are using same software, then reporting will become easy or not?
Yes.
For example, in an organization, 100 people are working. They all 100 people belongs to the different departments. Few people for human resource, few people work for finance, logistic management, marketing management. If all these people sitting on different locations, few people are sitting in Hyderabad, few people sitting in Mumbai, few people are sitting in Switzerland, few people are sitting in US, but they are day in day out interacting with one particular software to record the transactions. Okay, whether it is related to the sales transactions, whether it is related to the purchase transaction, whether it is related to the employee payroll transaction, they are using a one particular software. In this case, do the reporting will become easy? Agree?
Yes.
This is called as ERP database. In one database, okay, the entire data will be maintained. Okay, all departments through the software connected to this particular database. We will go through more what exactly this database, how this server concept will work. Okay, we will touch base on that. We'll touch base that as well. Okay, but we should have this understanding, which means that every organization will have one particular setup, one particular hardware setup, server setup. It can be cloud, whatever it may be. All the organization systems will be connected to that particular server setup. Clear?
Yeah.
Now we will try to understand how this ERP will work. See, this is a centralized database. Agreed? Just now we said, right? This is a centralized database. All data related to the different streams will be saved in one particular database. Then it will be modular structure. Okay, don't think much about this modular structure now. We are having a dedicated session on this modular structure, how these modules will work. Okay, if I want to give a small example right now, in ERP systems, whether you take Oracle or SAP, it will be segregated as modules. For example, I'm a FICO consultant. My module is FI and CO. I'm expert in these two modules. Okay, my expertise is in these two modules. If something issue comes in, procurement, or something issue comes in material management, do I responsible? I am belongs to finance and controlling. My expertise is in finance and controlling. Do I responsible for some issue occurred in material management?
No.
No. Why? Because there will be dedicated people for each modules. We will discuss what exactly is the modular structure, how many modules are there. First, we will try to understand this ERP setup. Okay. And all business processes will be integrated. This integration is a very big topic. Okay, how the integration will work, what exactly is the integration, we will understand in coming sessions. That is the reason yesterday I asked you to get and have a look about the ERP structures. Okay, this will be the very complex structures. Many people will be involved, technical people, functional people. Slowly we will try to understand. SAP we cannot swallow in one go. Okay, first we will understand the basic structures here. Okay, all the business process will be integrated. If I want to give you an example, see, somebody is hiring, any organization hiring, they are having a software called Workday. Okay, Workday. All the details are entered in the Workday. But for other purpose, they are having an ERP system as well. As of now, we don't think what exactly is that ERP system. Uh, all the salary payments will happen to particular employee through this ERP system only. Now, how the ERP system will know when the salary need to generated? These two softwares need to be integrated, right? Agree? When this employee working started, okay, what is his pay structure, how at which day we need to do the payment, how many days for this month we need to do payment, every information will be captured in Workday. At necessary point, ERP system will pull that information and process the payroll, and the amount will be credited to the particular employee. How these integrations will work, how the integrations will work between different softwares, I will explain in the further sessions. Just to try to understand at very high level. Clear?
Yeah. Okay.
Customizations. See, we will come to the customizations later on, but these are having these advantages, like this ERPs will work with the customization. What exactly is the customization? See, this is ERP systems are not the ready to use softwares. For example, you installed an application in your mobile. Let us take the example of a WhatsApp or a Facebook or any Instagram. Okay. Once you installed in your device, here you try to understand your mobile device is your own server. Okay, you connected through internet, you have installed the WhatsApp application or Instagram application. Once you install the application, you given few details like your name, date of birth, genders, all other stuff. Once you have done, your account will be created, you will be starting using that application next minute onwards. Now in the same scenario, application is a software. How these ERP systems will work? This ERP systems will work differently. Okay, it will come as a plain white paper. Okay, we need to fill in the details in that. As of now, understand, you need to understand in this way only. ERP systems are not ready to use softwares. Let me make a note here. I will say any ERP system are not ready to use software. Okay, this statement is very much valid, very much important, and you need to keep this in mind. Any ERP systems are not ready to use softwares. Okay, many technical and functional people requirement will be there to make it in a used condition. Clear? We will come to know how the ERP systems will work, how this SAP will work. We will take different examples. We will see slowly. Okay. You need to keep this in mind. Any ERP systems are not ready to use softwares. Now, if you go back to the customization, we are having two concepts here. One is standard, the other one is customized. Okay, standard, you need not to tweak any code, which means that you need not to touch base any code, you need not to build anything separately apart from that licensed version of the software which the ERP is given. Any ERP, you can take an example. Okay, when coming to the customize, you will not alter the code, but based on the original code, you will build the new code. Okay, you will build the new screens, you will build the new reports, you will build the new interfaces. okay, which is called as customization. Okay, in ERP, the customizations are possible. I'm not saying in SAP or in all ERPs, the customizations are possible. Clear? Data analysis. The next thing is data analysis. See, a small queries can retrieve huge data and it can present in front of you in your screens in different dimensions. As we said, any business who are taking quick and wise decisions, those organizations will be run successfully. Agree, right? Now, the data analysis is very critical part in this ERP system. It's very easy to pull the data. I'm not saying that it's very easy to build the ERP system. I'm saying that it's very easy to pull the data. Even though you have loads and loads of transactions in your database, with a click of few buttons, you can pull much and much data and you can consolidate and you can view in different dimensions. How this reportings will work, which softwares are there, we'll come to know in further sessions. Okay. At this today's session, you need to understand ERP. Okay. Let me repeat it again. Okay. Any business, you take any business. See, even though don't think about the business, you can take small organizational setups, small colleges, small business structures. Okay, there will be accounting team will be there, there will be marketing team will be there, sales team will be there. If some issue in the sales, you need to approach to the sales side only. If some issue in finance, you need to approach in the finance side only. When the organizations are grow up, very big multinational organizations, the setup will be more structured way. In ERP systems also, the setup will be bifurcated based on the modules. Okay, how this modular structure will work, we will explain. Now you need to understand this ERP structure, organization structure. Organized structure divided into different departments, even ERP systems structured into different departments. Clear? Any questions still here? Let me
No,
know if you
Akash.
have any questions. Clear, right? All clear, right?
Yes.
See, basics are very much important. Once I started teaching you about the configurations, all those stuff, you will forget all these things. I'm reiterating, basics, fundamentals are very much important. Now we will go a little bit deep now. Okay, deployment options are there. We are having a concept called deployment options. What is this deployment option? See, here in this example, what we said, these employees will be connected to one particular system, what we are calling as a server, right? Okay. Now in this server, okay, database. No, let us take the example. See, do we need to purchase all this hardware setup or else we can hire it? What options do we have in the market?
First, we are hiring.
We can hire it. Okay. Now let me give you an example. Okay. You are running a bank or you are running an insurance company. Do you buy this hardware setup or else you will hire from any third party?
Third party.
Okay,
Third party.
your understanding is the third party, right? See, this is the reason we will stick to the basics very much. Okay, no bank, no financial institution, no wealth management companies, no insurance companies, okay, will not depend on third party organizations to maintain their servers or database. It's a confidential data. They will not allow anyone. Maximum they will have their own setup, even though it is a very costly affair, they will maintain it. Tell me one company, one multinational company having their servers in India. Anyone? Let me give you an example. Recently we heard a cloud setup is coming to the Vizag. It's a big news. Which company is setting that?
Apple.
Apple
Yes.
or Google?
Google
Sorry,
data center.
Google.
It's Google, right? It's Google, right? Why it was highlighted very much? Why this is the first time it is happening? The reason is very simple. Okay. Any multinational company, I worked in many multinational companies, even though we are operating systems here, the server setups, the technical stuff, all the database will be located in either their homeland, okay, or else the more secure places. For example, these servers will having the critical backups will be there. One is down, the second one will activated. Even though they are having as a backup, that servers will be set up in other aligned countries which are very much aligned, very much close in another continents. I used to work for a bank based out of Switzerland. One setup is in United States, other setup is in Switzerland, another setup is somewhere in Middle East, I guess. Okay, they will, even though we are operating from India, thousands of people we are working in India, the servers are not there in India, and these are not the hired server, these are their own. Why? Because confidentiality. Okay, many organizations are there, the confidentiality will come first, they will not go for third party servers. Agree? Now think little bit broader. Okay. Now, where exactly we started? We started with the deployment options. What are these deployment options? Let me come. See, any ERP system, to attract the customers, to attract the clients, they will come with the different deployment options. What are those deployment options? The first deployment option is on-premise. What is this on-premise? On-premise in the sense, see, for example, I am running a bank in India. I am having server in India only. Okay. And that server setup is owned by me. Okay. It is my private space, my hardware stuff, which is owned by me, which is nothing but my organization. Now I want to implement the ERP systems. I approach different vendors in the market and I ask, I want to install an ERP systems into my organization. Now, what all are the options? The first option is on-premise. The second option is cloud. Again, this cloud is divided into two: private cloud, public cloud. Third option is hybrid. Okay. See, what is this on-premise? On-premise means if we approach the ERP companies, that ERP companies will give us these three options: on-premise, cloud, and hybrid. Okay. Out of these three, if we don't know what exactly is these three, we will ask them only, what is this? On-premise means the software will be installed in your own server. You are just buying the license. Okay. The software will be installed in your own server. Okay. Along with other applications, the new ERP systems also will be installed in your own server setup. Are you getting my point?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what exactly will happen? These ERP systems are very highly sophisticated systems. Few times, what exactly will happen? They will come and check our the server setup. If the server setup is not sufficient, they will inform us you need to upgrade it or you need to go with the other options, cloud or hybrid. Now it's the organization call whether they want to go for cloud or whether they want to go as a hybrid. Okay, now I will explain what is this cloud concept and hybrid concept. Or is the first option, if the security comes first, they will upgrade their hardware setup. They will upgrade their hardware setup. Let us imagine, for example, you are working as an engineer, a critical designing application came. Now you're willing to learn that application. That application is itself is consuming a 500 GB of space in your laptop hard drive. Okay. Now you have a capacity of a 250. You have two options. Either you can take a private cloud setup which is maintained in external server. You can use it through online. Okay. Or else you need to extend the capacity of your system to 500 or more to that. Okay. To install that in locally. Now this is called on-premise. Okay. S4 HANA systems are highly sophisticated. It consumes much data. See, here two parts will be there. The first part will be installing the application. The second part will be once the application is ready, huge data flow will go into that. Okay, once the data flow is going into that application, it will be very much important to retrieve the information from the database. Okay, are you getting my point? Okay, at this stage you need to understand on-premise means installing the ERP systems into organization's own hardware setup. Clear? Now, if you go to the second point, cloud, what exactly is cloud? It's nothing but a big server setup, okay, which have huge data storage capacity, huge. Okay, that's cloud. Okay. Now, see, whenever if ERP systems are installing or the organization feel that it is not sufficient or we don't have much money to enhance our hardware capacity, they will choose the option called cloud, which means that they are going to hire a server, a cloud server. Okay, they will going to hire a cloud server. They will take some space, and these people will ask the ERP team to install the ERP systems into the cloud. Okay, from there the interface will begin to the organization systems. The data will flow from cloud to the organization. It is also be secured, but see, it depends upon the organizational requirement. I worked for a Swiss bank. Okay, you can't even imagine the restrictions. We cannot carry a pen or paper into that what we call red zones will be there, literally the red zones. The outside the securities will be there. If you are having a camera phones, you need to drop it at the security itself. You cannot carry a pen, you cannot carry a paper, you cannot carry a notebook, you cannot carry any electronic gadgets. Those setups are there in India. Okay, which we call as red zones in that particular organization. While you are entering into the, you need to swipe your ID card, you need to enter your 6-digit pins. Okay, even though you don't even have the laptops, you cannot work from home. Okay, those much critical structures are there. I'm not saying that complete on all 100 people working in that organization are doing like that. No, I worked in critical processes. Okay, in my early stages I worked in very critical processes. I used to deal with the confidential data. I used to go in that level. uh, Inside we will have the papers which will be in the blue in color. Okay, it will be easily bifurcated with any other color paper. The GSM thickness will be different. If you want anything you need to note on that paper only. You will have a cupboard, you will have a locks inside. You need to place it. That we used to carry the hard drives also, that need to be placed inside only. Once your work is done, you need to shred the papers. Yes, we all working in the MNCs, but MNC is different. Sector is different. When coming to the finance and banking, it will be more complicated structure, more secure layers will be there. Even though in COVID times we worked in very restricted situations. Yes, we agree that we work from home, but to log into the systems, it will take at least 15 minutes. It will be that much secure. Some satellite keys will be generated. We need to log in that. We need to capture a room image. Before that we need to give the declarations. Okay, it will be that much secure. These kind of setups will not allow this cloud. Even though if they want to run in on cloud because of the cloud advantages, okay, those clouds will be set up by them only, their own country, their own server setup, their own hardware, their own technical guys. Now you are getting my point, right? Now, how this ERP providers will think, they will give all solution. If you want to install our applications in your servers, yes, we are having that option, which is on premise. If you want to install in third party server, yes, you are having option as a cloud, private cloud and the public cloud. You can choose your own service provider. Okay, who will be the service provider of cloud? Do you know any names?
Amazon, Google,
Microsoft.
Azure,
Yes, perfect. Microsoft and Amazon Web. Amazon Web. Okay, sorry. Anything else you are getting? Google data centers are there.
Alibaba.
Oh, I think so. I don't recollect at this time. There are many global service providers for cloud. Okay, either even this ERP systems they will have a tie-up with these clouds. Then it will be called as a public cloud. If we selected any servers, it will be called as a private cloud. Okay. See, you need to be very clear when you are saying that I am experienced in SAP. You need to tell that whether you are having experience in on-premise, private cloud, or public cloud, or you worked on hybrid. Even these things they will ask. These are the very basic things. Okay, slowly we will try to understand all these things. Okay, without knowing these things we cannot go ahead. Clear? We will try to understand more about private cloud, public cloud. Okay, how this hybrid concepts will work. Hybrid means partly the software will be installed in their own servers and partly will be installed in clouds. Okay, softwares may be installed in their own systems and data will be saved in such. See, much technical things are happening behind us which we are not aware, but as a functional consultant, at least at this level we should know. Okay, on which systems we are working, what is our client requirement, are they installed in on premise. My last project is on premise only. Okay, it's a railway company. They upgraded their hardware setup. They you install the SAP S4 HANA. Okay, we have implemented that. It took 2 years for us. 2 years to do the SAP S4 HANA implementation. It depends upon the size of the organization and the customizations what they require. They're having many customizations. Clear, guys? Slowly we will try to understand. Okay. Now, can you name clear? Do you guys have any doubts still here? Any questions? We will take time. We will go slow. No issues. Can you confirm clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, see, whenever you need to remember company is different, ERP is different. How? I will tell you now. Okay. Now I'm going to tell you top 5 ERP providers 2026. This is the 2026 data. Okay. The first one is here I will update the company name. Then I will update the product name. The company name is the first company name is SAP. Okay. This SAP is monster. I will tell you why SAP is in the market leader. First position. This is on first position. The product name is SAP S4 HANA. What is S4 HANA? We are having much time to understand it. Don't think at this stage. Just try to understand what are the top 5 ERP providers. What is the company name? Company name is SAP. What is the product name? Product name is SAP S4 HANA. Okay. The second company name is Oracle. And the product name is Oracle Net. Somebody in our team is working on this Oracle NetSuite. Okay. The third company name is Microsoft. What is the product of Microsoft? Can anyone guess?
Microsoft Dynamics.
Perfect. Microsoft Dynamics. The complete name is 365. Microsoft Dynamics 365. Okay. The fourth product is Infor. This is in a chronological order. Okay. Based on this market capability we are giving. The first position goes to SAP. Second goes to Oracle. Third one is Microsoft. Fourth one is Infor. You guys know what is the product of Infor? Cloud Suite. It's Infor Cloud Suite. The fifth one is Epic. Epic ERP. See, do only these 5 companies are providing that ERP solutions? No, there are many, more than 100 in this world. Okay, more than 100 ERP. It's completely an organization requirement, completely client requirement. Now, why we are saying client requirement, organization requirement? Why? Because once you becomes consultant, it's not that your preference will come first. It's not that your skill will come first. It's the organization or the client requirement will come first. If client is saying that you need to do it at any cost, you need to do it. You cannot say it no. At least you need to explain how you can do it. The current setup is not sufficient. The current bandwidth is not sufficient. We need to take this license. We need to go it enhanced. Okay. We need to hire more people. You need to give some solution to them. Okay. Wiser solution. Either They want to go for it, they don't want to go for it. Okay, it's their choice, but always clients come first. Organizations comes first. Just imagine, okay, you are the boss of an organization, you are the CEO of an organization. Is it your wish to select the ERP system, or is it the marketing company's wish?
My wish.
It's your wish. The entire terms and conditions will be from you, right? I want this, I will pay this.
Yes.
Okay, I need in this way, I need in this setup. Okay, I need at this time. Everything comes means, which means the client first. You are just a consultant who are implementing the software in the client system. The organization is a client's organization, the server setup is a client setup, the license bought by the client only. You are just implementing it. Okay, now always you need to think from the client side. Okay, you cannot say that as a consultant, never you don't think that SAP is the best. Okay, few other softwares are there which will beat the SAP. And I'm telling now, right now, sorry guys, 1 second. Sorry, I forgot to keep my mobile on silent. See, in any organization who implemented the ERP systems, okay, they will not go with single ERP system. For example, an organization implemented SAP S/4HANA systems into their organization setup on-premise version. Now, do you think only this ERP is sufficient for them? No. Along with that, 20 to 25 other big softwares will be there which will be integrated to this SAP S/4HANA. Yes, SAP S/4HANA is a ERP system, centralized structure, agreed, but still the organizations will have different requirements. You need to understand that. Clear? We will go more detail now. More detail now. You clear? Any doubts still here? I will take a minute pause. Any confusions in my statements?
No.
Okay. Now, before, see, we understood about the organization in yesterday's session. We understood about the ERPs in today's session. We understood, see, you don't forget these two things: organization, transaction, along with that ERP system. These three things are very much important. Now we will touch base on SAP. Now you tell me, see, I'm an SAP consultant. I don't know anything about Oracle, Microsoft Info, or Epic. Or I know how they function. Okay, how they functions, modular structures, work streams, how the technical people will work, how the security people will work, how the functional consultant will be work, how the coding team will work. Okay, how the setup will work. Oh, these all are similar, same. Okay, but I am an SAP consultant. I'm here to train you about SAP. Now, a simple question: how many products are having with SAP? Any guess? Just for our understanding, that's it. Let me reshare my screen again.
Around 50 plus.
50 plus. What is plus here? You are asking me to guess. It's up to you.
No. I think 50 above.
Give me 2, 3 examples. 50 above. I agree. 50 above. Yes.
It,
Any products from SAP? No worries. Just
it's like data analytics.
okay. Are you able to see my Chrome screen?
Yeah. Payroll
Okay.
related. Conquer,
Okay.
SAP Conquer.
Perfect. SAP Concur. Yes. Perfect. Yes. Anything else?
Is Fury is also a product?
Fiori is also a product. It's a byproduct of SAP S/4HANA systems. Yes, it's itself is a product. Okay. Here it's not a product as a licensed version. It will come as a package. Okay. Now, why I am using this package? Why I am asking you this question? Anything else apart from SAP Concur data analytics?
And automation, Julie.
Aut- Automation? Yes. You are getting few things. Okay. Now we will do one thing. Can you anyone confirm? Are you able to see my Google screen?
Yes, we
Yes.
can see here.
Just type SAP. Open the first link. Anyone came to this screen earlier? Before you want to thought that we want to become a consultant?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Go to products. Click here, all products A to Z. Just to see how many are there. Go through it. See, this is a products list bifurcated based on the alphabets. Okay. We will come to this terminology. We will come to different products. Okay. See, SAP will work little bit differently. See, there is a company called Fieldglass. Okay. It's a invoicing platform run on cloud. Okay. What SAP thought that this guy will become competitor for us in 2016, SAP acquired that company. Like that, SAP acquired many products, many companies, and merged with their ERP systems. Fieldglass, Concurs, okay, many other things, okay, Ariba, sourcing platforms, okay. Just type here, Concur. You said Concur, right? See, you have Concur Expense, Concur Invoice, Concur Travel. This is a SAP product, okay. You may use SAP ERP system. This SAP Concurs are the byproducts, okay. It will come as an add-on package. Everything is different licensed, okay. Now let me type Ariba, SAP Ariba. You see how many products are there with Ariba? Fieldglass. Now you tell me, in this entire product portfolio, which product we are going to learn? Any idea?
Finance.
We are going to learn SAP. You need to type in this way, S4 HANA. Okay. See. Okay. In this SAP S4 HANA, you are going to deal with private cloud and on-premise. Just type private here. See, SAP Cloud ERP Private. Okay. SAP S4 HANA. See, different ERP systems will be there. We are going to learn. Okay. Let me show you. See, we are going to learn SAP S4 HANA on-premise. SAP S4 HANA private cloud. Okay, we will not deal with public cloud. You need to have this clarity first. Okay, what exactly we are going to deal with? What is our product? Our product is SAP S4 HANA on-premise. These are the ERP systems. Okay, these are the ERP systems. Clear? Any questions?
No.
Okay. Now we will try to understand more about this SAP. Okay. I hope you guys done enough research before coming to this, before taking call of you want to take a training on this SAP. Okay. Can you tell me what is this SAP history? When exactly it started?
1972.
1972.
Okay. After that, what happened?
The SAP is upgrading their modules, their softwares, their structures as per business requirement, as per customer requirement.
Perfect. Okay. Now, same I will mention here. The year is correct, 1972. Is it required to know the SAP incorporation year? To be very frank, no. But we need to understand some kind of pattern here. What exactly the pattern they are following? Okay. Why we are touching base on 1972 long back? Okay. 50 years before. More than that, right? Okay. I will tell you. In 1972, okay, they started this SAP, started by 5 ex-IBM employees. Can anyone tell why we can't call SAP as SAP? People will say, right, you should not call it as a SAP, SAP, your friends, your
It
other
will
trainee
get a
friends.
different name.
Why different name? What is the different name?
SAP means if we call SAP, that is a different version of pig. The word is
Perfect. Why? In which language it is a pig?
German language. I thought.
Perfect. Okay, this 5 IBM employees, okay, 5 people started SAP in the year 1972. Okay, the name is Systems, Applications, and Products in Data Processing. This is the abbreviation of SAP. It need to be called as SAP. There are two different meanings in German language. SAP means it sounds the meaning is pig or a fool. Okay, that is the reason. As it is a parent country of the software, still the head office are much stuff happening in Germany only related to the SAP. They don't want anyone call it as a SAP. Okay, we need to call it as SAP. This is the reason. Okay, 5 IBM employees started this SAP. Okay, in 1973 they started their first customer, first product. By the year 2020, do you know how many customers are there for SAP? Can any random guess? These are initial days of sessions. So we need not to pay much. We need not to think much about this. Any random number guess also it's fine.
4,500.
4,500. Perfect. Where you got this information? I appreciate you. It's more than 4 lakh, 400K. Okay. Why? Because you see the product. Everyone is uh, not required to install SAP ERP systems. Some people can only go through this field glass softwares, Ariba, some data requirement tool. They may run their ERP on Oracle for group consolidation. They will use SAP tools, SAP systems analytics. Okay, a few SAP Ariba tools. Okay, it's not that one customer or a 4,000 customer. By the 2020, they captured the entire world market. Okay, why they became number one? Because of this customer base. Okay, it's not in thousands. If I give the names of SAP customer, Volkswagen, Audi, Pepsi, Apple, Infosys, Wipro, if I keep on giving the list will be very huge. In my big four company, we are dealing with 100 plus clients. In mine is a very small company. We are the SAP service provider. We are a consulting company. We deal with more than 100 clients. Just imagine with Accenture. Just imagine with Infosys, Wipro, how many clients they are dealing with. Got it? Okay. You should not think in this way also. SAP for bigger companies. No, SAP is available for mid-scale companies also. Yes, the cloud versions, the easier versions, SAP business one. Okay, many SAP applications are there. Okay, that is the reason the customer base went up to this level. Clear? In every country they are having this. In India, we are having SAP India. Clear? Now see how these guys are managing. I will give you a simple example. In India, GST is implemented. Okay, before GST, there is no concept of GST. Once immediately the GST is implemented, okay, SAP within quick time they came up with the GST solutions. In their software, they integrated the GST. How this happened? They are having a big setup in India. They are having a tax experts here. They are having the technical people here. Okay. As the government introduced any new norm, it will be implemented in SAP quickly. We will come to all this important information. So, what is the abbreviation of SAP? Systems. See, the name itself, it's a plural. It's not one systems. Okay. Applications and products in data processing. Okay, it's SAP. Now, if we go little bit detail in this history, okay, 1973, the first product, okay, it is built on SAP R1 structures. What is this R1 structure? Anyone aware about this three-tier architecture? We will having the three layers: application layer, presentation layer, and a database layer. Okay, this is the R3 structure, three-tier architecture, what we call it. The first system is introduced by SAP is a R1 structure. It is developed on mainframe. It is a single system application. If I want to give you an example, for example, you installed a Excel software in your laptop. Do that Excel will work in your laptop or any other laptop also?
Our laptops only will work.
Okay, this application related to that kind of application only. Only it can be installed in one computer. There is no integration between two computers. It's not multi-user. Okay, it's not. Okay, I can give example as Excel. There they got started. See here, in 1982, how many years of gap is there? There is almost 6 years of gap, right? They came with SAP R2 structure. They came with SAP R2 structure. Here, what exactly happened? The presentation layer and application layer is in one system. The database layer is in another system. This is also on mainframe. Okay. This is multi-user system. Okay. In this version only, they came up with modular approach. Okay. Here they started with finance, HR, material, and sales. Okay, just it's a very basics. Okay, next, this is important. You need to identify the pattern. 1992. Okay, SAP R3 structures came into the picture. Okay, here, okay, three layers will be there. Okay, the first layer is application layer, presentation layer, and database layer. I need not to educate you on these layers, how it will work. Just get some time and do some kind of self-study about these layers. Okay. Okay, in this year in 1992. Okay. Okay, this is the specialty. And one more important thing, in the year 2004, they came with the same SAP R3 structure only. There is no change in the structure. They came with SAP ECC. SAP ECC. Can anyone help me with the abbreviation of SAP ECC? Anyone? Any guess? This has very important importance now. Anyone? It's an SAP ERP central component. SAP ERP central component. Okay, we will leave this abbreviation. Okay, now why there is a huge hiring going in the market? What exactly you observed in this pattern? You see, SAP is bringing a new version of software somewhere near to 8 years, 10 years, right? You see the gap between these years. They're coming with all new setup. You see, right? What is the gap between 82 and 92 and 2004? Near to 10, 12 years, right? Agree? Now, in the year 2015, what they said that 2015, they came up with SAP S4 HANA. This is another product. What is SAP S4 HANA? We will come to know about that. If you see this pattern every 10 years, every 12 years, some you can call it as every 10 years on an average, they're coming with a all new setup, with a new security, with enhanced features, new modules, new reporting tools, new interfaces. They are coming like this. No, what exactly? Why huge projects are there in the market in currently is going on? Why? Because currently many companies, many banks, many big MNCs are running on SAP ECC, which means that, see, just imagine a company implemented SAP in the year 2005, 2006. At that time, ECC is the SAP version latest available in the market. They invested huge amount. Why? It depends. I said that SAP is available for mid-side structure. That product is different. This product is different. SAP ERP systems for bigger organization. SAP will charge based on the license. Okay, the number of users using it, it will charge in that way. As the users will increase, the SAP fees, license fees will increase. The maintenance fees will be increased. Different SAP buying approach will be there. At the time of installing the software, you need to pay the lump sum amount. At the time of using every year maintain, you need to pay the license fees for the support. For example, you have implemented SAP in the year 2005. If you got some issue, the people not able to resolve, the technical people or functional people who are there in your organization not able to resolve this. Okay, whom you will go and ask? We will ask the product owner, right? Hey, SAP, we given so much of amount to you. What exactly is happening with my system? You need to help. We are not able to resolve this issue. Agree? Yes or no?
Yes, yes.
Like that, many multinational companies till today, they are running on this SAP ECC version only. Now, what SAP said that, see, you have installed this SAP application ERP systems long back 2004, 2005. You are paying me the every year maintenance. I'm happy. But I am not going to support you in further. If you want me to support, you want to implement SAP S4 HANA, which means that even though you are running on SAP system, you need to upgrade your systems from SAP ECC to SAP S4 HANA. They declared it. What is the deadline they have given? 2027. By 2027, SAP is saying that we will stop support. When they informed long back, somewhere around in 2017, 2018, they started telling to their clients, okay, they started introducing the new application SAP S4 HANA. These people will be always in touch with their customers. Okay, they're having the excellent marketing. Once any person, any organization purchase this SAP, they will come with all other bunch, all other applications. We are having this, we are having that. It's, see, in business, it's hard to have the first contact. Okay, the first sale, the first product sales. Once that is done, you can sell any number of products to them. Clear? How many products are there? How they will come? We will come to know in the further sessions. Okay. Now SAP is saying that by 2027 we'll stop supporting any issue, critical issue. It's your headache. You need to resolve. We are not going to support. We don't have that capacity now. Okay. Our structures are safe. We have implemented SAP in 2015 only, but still we are supporting you for 20 years. You don't pay us any more money for the maintenance. We are not going to support. This is the deadline. That is the reason right now there are huge migration projects are going on in the market. That is the reason SAP consultants are the hot cake. Now you understood why this much hiring is going on. Just update a resume as SAP consultant, update in Naukri, update that 15 days as a notice period, just to try to check how many calls you are getting. Don't trust me. Check it on your own.
I received it. Yeah. True.
Okay, many applications are, sorry, many companies, many projects are there who are working on SAP. All are on migrations. If I want to give in two examples, my company PepsiCo, UBS, NS, Apple. Okay, many more are there who are still running on SAP ECC. They are going to migrate to SAP S4HANA. Clear? You understood till here? Any questions? Okay, give me a second. Let me stop recording.